What's going on, people? This is the Incaridian team. I'm Guamaz. That's B Horse, and we got a good one for y'all today. What's up?
That's it. What up?
What?
You been watching?
It's tax day.
Today's tax day. It sure is. This is the last time you could get it. Oh man,
Hey, you ain't do your taxes?
I did. I feel like I must be doing them wrong because I've been trying to do them myself. I'm gonna go to a person next year, or
you probably not doing
after
wrong.
my tax relief.
You probably not doing them wrong, man. It's pretty hard to mess up. Box 1.
You would think so, but
W2.
But it just don't be. I feel like I could get more back. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I owe 800, and and then Brianna is getting 30,000. So
right.
But, let me. So
it must be a right way and a wrong way.
Yeah, somebody got to be doing it right. Somebody got to be doing it right. Somebody got to be doing it.
I want it just done enough where I get some money back and I don't go to jail.
That's it. You know what I mean? Forget even getting the money back completely. I want it so I don't owe.
Yeah.
And I don't go to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Straight up, man. That's funny, man. Like I know me, man. Like I took a tax class. I took 2 tax classes, and I still feel like I'm lost.
It change stuff change every year.
Yeah, and you know what's on the honest truth is, I feel like me trying to do it by the book is what make me,
Yeah.
Like honestly.
That's what I'm saying.
Me trying to do it how it's supposed to be done. Oh man, I'm not trying to snitch on myself. Me trying to do it how it's supposed to be done. You know, because I go in that joke and restart it every time just to see a different number.
Yeah.
See what you know what I mean? Like
what you could get.
That's setting yourself up to get all of it. If we were talking about big time, if we were talking about like big money.
Yeah.
You set yourself up.
Right. You just need a person that's how you gotta delegate stuff out. I need a person to take care of it. I've been doing it myself. I don't know, probably last 10 years or so. And I haven't ran into any problems, but I ain't been getting like that buku money back either. So I need to I need to talk to somebody crooked.
And you know what?
Get me straight.
Not even that's crooked. That's crooked enough.
Crooked, not completely crooked. Just a little bent in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like from a distance, it still looks straight. It still looks straight from a distance, but as you get closer and closer, and look up, you start seeing. Oh, that's why, you know how you put a straw. You know how you put a straw in water, and it looks like it went at a different angle. I want somebody that's crooked like that. Like when you take them out of the water, they look straight. They straight. Once you put them in the water, it gets a slight bend. Yeah, that's what I want.
That's what I'm looking for. That's what go ahead and get me to the money.
That's it. Pay me, man. That's all I'm asking for. Is pay me. Everybody else going to trip to Miami and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right when they get their tax returns, and I'm still sitting in here in my house.
Because they don't make
I gotta work tomorrow.
The people doing that, they don't make no money.
Yo, they talking the people that's doing the trips.
Yeah, they like
yeah.
Like, dang.
Nah, you might
getting
be
a lot.
Right.
You getting a lot back, buddy.
Yeah. You might be right. You might be right, man. Look. Today I want to talk about to continue our self-advocacy series. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about flaunting your achievements. You know what I mean? So often it can get looked at as you I don't know, boasting or bragging about yourself. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to advocating for yourself, part of that is needed.
Yeah,
Which you
don't want to obviously come off like obnoxious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want to come off obnoxious to your different co-workers or conglomerates. Like you don't want that, but you got to speak up for yourself because people don't know. You know, sometimes they don't know your experience or what you came from. You know, it reminded me when I was trying to explain to some co-workers of mine that I was getting into running, right?
Yeah.
And I think they looked at my original physique, right? When I said that, and it was like,
maybe next year, buddy. Maybe next year.
Maybe next year, right? Or they look, or they give you kind of the pity kind of the pity pep talk. It's like, oh, that would be so good, or that's gonna, you know how people do to you. Yeah. And I was like, no, but I've done something similar to this before, and I had to go through. I ran this race, I ran that race, and I think that part of it is, you got to check your ego, but you can also be an inspiration for people too. You know?
Yeah.
And
that's good.
It's a definitely, you got to toe the line with it, and you want to more than likely fall on the side. If you fall off this little tightrope, you want to fall over on the side of inspiration more than you want to fall on that side of ego, because people will be like, here comes this jackass. I remember people who used to brag all the time. I still know some people who brag all the time, and it's like, it just be like,
yeah,
okay, you're like,
yeah.
I get it.
What else?
Yeah, okay. I get it. You got a great body, or this is going well for you, whatever. But does it inspire? Does it inspire? Does it invoke inspiration, or does it is it coming off bragging? Or
Yeah.
I think if you're not giving inspiration, you're giving envy, really, right? Or you're giving room for people to be envious of you.
Well, a lot of people. There are a lot of jealous people in the world. So just because it's coming off to one person as, oh, he's being arrogant, or he's just, a narcissist because he's keep on talking about himself and bragging and boasting. But on the other hand, in the same breath, you doing the same thing that you're doing, you can have a group of people that you are inspiring that's like this. Yeah. Oh my God, this guy has his masters. He's, he's killing it with his physique. He's doing X, Y, Z. He done ran 3 marathons. I want to be like him.
Yeah.
How do you control yourself in what you're doing? You know what I'm saying? Like you're just sitting there doing you're speaking of your achievements. You're trying to inspire, but you do have that small group of people that's like this. Look at this a-hole.
Yeah, look at this.
Where is he? You know what I mean? Like okay, you ran a marathon. Whoop-de-doo da. Like
yeah,
you know what I mean? You got the people. Yeah, you got the people. Like when but where does it end with you? Like where does it end?
People gonna hate on you anyway. People gonna hate on you regardless. If you're doing the right thing, right, or you're doing something that is inspirational, people hate on people who do charities, people who do churches and do different things in the community. People hate on them all the time.
They hated Jesus.
Come on. And then he say, if you hate it, if they hate me, they gonna hate you.
They gonna hate you. They hated Jesus. They hated Jesus.
If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, nigga.
Come on, man. Look. I'm walking around. Hey, look, who is this dude? Who is this dude in this sandals walking around here curing people?
Yeah.
You mean? Yo, like look. Jesus showed up to the church. Jesus showed up to the church and people showing him love. Mm-hmm. Like this, yes. And then you got the pastors at the church like, yo, they don't show me love like that.
Yeah, wait a second, Jesus. This is my church. Wait a second. You know, look at real. Excuse me, Pastor. This is my church. You ain't gonna be standing up in my pulpit. It's a mic right there. Go speak on that mic right there. And like,
you go to the podium off of the pulpit.
They do shit like that all the time.
That's real. That's real.
Don't walk up here. Don't walk up here. It's a mic right there. You can say it all right there. Jesus, like this fine. This mic right here. This good.
Nah, man. But if the churches did that to Jesus back then, you know what I'm saying? What makes you think they won't do it to your black behind?
They do it to you. They be like, man, sit your ass down. That's enough. Excuse me, brother. That was 5 minutes. Real. 5 minutes is up. We got more. We got more in the program. Let's let's sit it down. But that's what I think that like that's just I can't think of the word, but it's a natural like work hazard kind of deal that just comes with it. It's a term for that. But it just comes with the game. Like you're gonna get people hating on you. But you ought to do it. Me personally, like I prefer not to. Cause I don't like being looked at like a jackass. You know what I mean? I guess that's my own insecurity with flaunting my own achievements because I'll be like, I don't want somebody to hate on me, or I don't want somebody to be, think that I'm talking too highly of myself, and let me just leave it alone and just do the work. Let my work speak for myself. But sometimes when you don't speak up for yourself, people who do less than you can end up getting a promotion over you because they do speak about themselves highly. I've seen that.
Yeah. Because they bring all of their achievements to the front. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about, they're celebrating the little wins.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you just ran your 18-minute mile for the 40th time, and they ran a 20 for the first time, and they like this, I ran a 20, and everybody looking at him like, because he made it known.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He made it known. I am that guy. I'm becoming that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like go ahead.
Oh no. I was gonna say like, some people, which I think that I try to do more often now, is they turn their little task or little thing that they do into a bigger thing, a conquest. They turn it into something bigger. They embellish on what they are doing or what they try to do to make it a bigger thing. And I don't have a problem with that. Like I said, I used to have a problem with that because I didn't like you're gonna get the smart remarks. You know what I mean? You're gonna get the smart remarks all the time. And it's always gonna be somebody ready to hate. It's always without fail. I remember when I was in the military, I was going by Park the Great. Right? I put it on everything. It was on my cranial, you know what I'm saying? It was on, I had little sayings everywhere. And it was like, oh, they couldn't wait for me to mess up something. They couldn't wait, which was rare, right? Which is rare. But players fuck up. And But
that's funny that you did that. Because that's what I used to say as well.
What?
I used to call myself Marshall the Great. answering the phone, the whole nine.
You stole that from me.
The whole nine. Yeah, Marshall the Great. And that's probably why people used to, when I took over for you when you left the Q squadron, that's probably why they used to be like this. Everybody like, oh, Pop. Like what? Nah. I said, hey, this is Marshall. Hey, it's Stats on Marshall Great. What's up?
Yeah. They probably was like, oh, it must be in the family. There must be a whole great family going on.
Yeah, no, it is. It's called the Inca.
It's called the Inca. Go ahead, subscribe, like and subscribe below, right?
Yeah, straight up.
But like, no, like, they couldn't wait for me to mess something up so they could be like, oh, I guess it's parked the not so great. And I'd be like,
yeah.
Like, that's the thing about it when you brag on yourself at work or in any industry that you in, when you brag on yourself, it's not the big things that people will catch you on, right? It's the small things. And that's what you want to try to chip away at your confidence. They're gonna try to chip away at it, like, oh, you filled out this wrong, or maybe you showed up late to work, or maybe you left too early, or taking too many breaks. Like people when you talk yourself up, people look at you more.
Whenever I used to show up, if I showed up late, you know what I'm saying, which I did from time to time. But if I showed up late, they used to say, "Oh, I guess it's Staff Sergeant Marshall the late." I guess you just said Staff Sergeant Marshall the late. Yeah, that's what it is.
You should be honored by my lateness. You should be honored. I feel like once you start to flaunt your achievements in this whole ladder, if you will, the social mobility of self-advocacy for yourself, you gotta understand that, like, the people that you're trying to push yourself in front of, they gonna hate. It's the crabs in the barrel for a reason, man. They gonna hate on you. The more you talk yourself up, the more people gonna be looking for you to fail. You know what I mean? It's I think it's a little unfortunate, but it's the reality. It's this is better. This is better now. I know you're gonna like this, right? The higher you climb, the harder you fall. Or the more potential to fall harder.
The higher you climb, you definitely got the more potential to fall. You know what I mean? And look, and have you ever tried to climb something high? You feel every gust of wind. You feel you feel everything. So it even gets unsturdy.
Yeah.
When you keep climbing high. You know what I'm saying? So
that's right on. That's definitely good for you because you're scared of heights.
I'm scared of heights. But guess what? I keep climbing. Like it's a video getting circulated around right now with my face on it. You know what I'm saying? Inca, Team Inca, right? Saying about, hey, is there anything that you don't do? I mean, no, it ain't nothing I don't do. I just try everything that comes my way. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna keep on trying to climb.
Yeah.
Look, if one thing about me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just have to take some time to talk about myself for a second. Bragging on myself, right? Now, one thing about me, yo, is I definitely will try, and I definitely will keep on trying, and that alone introduces me to something new, which makes me a little bit more well-rounded. Which makes me, be able to say, I'm the great, or I am this and that. I am this. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been introduced to it. And I used to say this a long time ago, and people might disagree, but this is something that I wholeheartedly agree with, is knowledge is not just the education. Knowledge is more so the experience. That's when you become knowledgeable of something, with the experience, because you can read the book on the know-how all day long. You know what I'm saying? But until you actually experienced it and the certain things, that's when you're actually knowledgeable on something. So what my advice to people is, go out there, try the little things. Try the little things around that one thing that you're trying to be great at. Try the little things and watch how much you can listen to. That's more things you can brag on, right? One thing you brag on, oh, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. To complete, you know what I mean, your ultimate goal, which is learning how to build a house. Oh, I've did some plumbing work before. I did some electrical work before. I've did some, some carpentry. You know what I mean? You got that, and now I can brag on me building this house. And that's how I do.
Like for something like that, I would definitely say like take pictures too. We in freaking 2000, in the what is this called? The age of Aquarius or whatever. Take pictures, man.
Yeah.
Take pictures of your achievements, because like I said, for me personally, I really don't mind stepping into like the spotlight, but I keep myself back because like I said, I feel like is that I definitely don't like to I don't mind stepping into the spotlight. It's just a matter of I don't like the heat. The heat sometimes kind of get to me, And our last night we did some like karaoke, right? And I got on the mic and I started like just talking and just trying to make jokes and get the party going and get the party flowing and everything like that. But then, like I said, people start to try to heckle, you know what I mean? And it's always people who like when you step into the spotlight, you are the biggest target. I think that's what I've learned through the years. And I don't really like being so much a target. I kind of like just moving through.
Yeah.
I don't really like being target so much. Target.
You know what, man? Look, I'm right there with you. I do like attention. I do like attention. I can't lie and say that. But I would much rather just be in the background chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without all that weight on my shoulder. But one thing about going to that next level or trying to achieve greatness, which ultimately we all are, you know what I'm saying? How can I be the CEO of a company if I don't want to step out?
Right.
How can I want to be the head of anything if I don't want to step out? You know what I'm saying? Like I always vision myself as someone speaking in front of a bunch of people about a cause or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yet I'm scared to step out.
Yeah.
I applaud everybody. That can go to an event, grab the mic and speak to everybody. Even if they're not scheduled to speak.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the level I want to get at. That's the level I want to get at when I'm in the crowd and someone's like, oh, we got Guatemala in the building. Guatemala come in, say a few words with the Caribbean team.
Yeah.
And I want to be like, hey, y'all know it's part of the NCOW 100. You know what I mean? Each and every one of y'all, represents greatness. I want to say some stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But and I think it's going to come. But that's we got to put ourselves out there. We have
it's a rush.
Yeah.
It's a rush. Like, I was going to say this to like our listeners. One of the things that you can work on is public speaking. It's one of the best tools that you can try to get down. And I'm not the best public speaker, but as you mentioned earlier, it's a matter of fear. You know what I mean? Or kind of overcoming that fear that people kind of get held up on when the spotlight get on them. I mean, like, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? And we brought this back up. We brought it up earlier about church. Like when I was younger in church, when I was a teenager, we had like this children's church, right? Mm-hmm. And one of the things that helped me with public speaking is that every Sunday I would be like on the mic speaking to the congregation, right?
Yeah.
Our little child church congregation, and I'm used to people not listening and off in their own conversation, and some people hanging on my every word that I say, and the other people being on their phones. Like I'm used to that atmosphere anyway, and so sometimes like it don't matter to me. Like if I'm in front of 10 people or hundreds of people, I still try to do the same deal, when we talked, I think in the earlier chapters when we talked about confidence and stuff, that comes with it. You got to have the confidence to be like, I'm here, I'm anywhere. I can speak this while I'm speaking to one person or I'm speaking to 1,000 people. I got confidence to know that, like, hey, if I mess up, I can recover. I can do this. If I trip over my words, I can recover over these words. Have fun, be myself, and that's what I think will help you, or will help people with like flaunting their achievements, is practicing some type of public speaking. Now, where would you do this? You could probably go to like Toastmasters, right, or open mic, or improv. That open mic and improv might be a little bit more intimidating, but definitely.
Somebody put my name up there for open night. It's called, I think that place in DC called Astronomosphere or something like that. Whatever. It's like a poetry joint in DC, and somebody put my name on the open mic, and I had to go up there and say one of my poems. Man,
you killed it. Do it.
I killed it. I did kill it. They added the congos in the back and everything, and I was like, oh, let's add a little. I ain't used to having no music in the background of my stuff. You know what I mean?
You want to give us a taste of that?
You know what? Look, next week. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, we're gonna start tomorrow. Tomorrow, y'all. Starting tomorrow, it can be some poetry taste. I give y'all a week of of what we used to do. Man, don't think you exempt. Don't think you exempt.
I gotta get back in. I gotta get back in there. Like I haven't. That's one thing that I need to improve on, is that I don't write nearly as much as I should. Like I've written so much for school lately. You know what I mean? In the past years, that I haven't done any personal writing, and which I think would really help me with like my own growth. And I would like to get back into doing that.
Well, you know what? Since May, we dialing back the running, y'all. Sorry, NCOT 100. We're gonna dial back the running just a little bit in May. Not too much, you know what I mean? We still gonna be active, but we're gonna just dial back the running. We got a major event in May. But May, we could probably make it dedicate May to writing.
Okay, I like that.
We could do a daily writing challenge, handwritten challenge, not in notes.
Yeah,
handwritten challenge, and you know what I mean. We could, as accountability, right? Mm-hmm. We could send each other the picture of what we wrote. That'd be dope. I think that'd be dope. Not even necessarily so you can read it, but like this. Yeah, I did some writing today. But I think that'd be dope. I think that's a good thing. We can try that in May. And if y'all down, you know what I mean, comment below, and then y'all can do that too. Write daily. Brandon told us back in chapter 2 of book 1. He said you read daily.
That's right.
Write often and start early.
That's right.
He told you that. So like me, that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? This was a great talk, great discussion with you, man. You remember that you always got to flaunt your achievements, man. With flaunting your achievements, low key, build your confidence. So that's a way right there to build your confidence. So with flaunting your achievements, you build your confidence, all right? Because you don't want to mess up. Like when you're climbing, right? And you're getting too high, right? You don't want to fall, right? That's flaunting your achievements, all right there, for real. So that's the whole thing I was thinking about this whole episode. Flaunting your achievements also builds confidence. So look, www.theincaribbeanteam.com. Incaridian Team on Twitter. We active on Twitter, y'all. Look, we're active on Twitter for real. The Incaridian Team on all social media platforms, but Twitter. Look, follow us, like, subscribe, go to our YouTube, go to the SoundCloud. If you want to link up with us, just DM us. We are available. We're here. Remember everything: life, knowledge. Even if you want to smack somebody, it's all in the palm of your hand.